Hello and good afternoon everyone, Konstantin aka Mr. B back after the Christmas holidays, and guys, I really hope you have had a great Christmas time with your family, friends and beloved ones. I did so myself. As well, I have to apologize, I did post two videos, part 1 and 2 of an interview I made with a German watch brand, micro brand Corazon del Mar. I wasn't able to figure out right now how to add decent subtitles. I'm still working on that, but as soon as I have figured it out, I of course will add there also subtitles. Anyways, guys, today a small video about entry-level watches between 18 to 500 euros. I actually need your help here, so leave comments in the comment section below. What do you think of my picks? What are your recommendations? Because I can learn as well a lot. So yeah, I hope you do like this suggestions of entry-level watches. Do have fun with the video, and let's start and see you after the intro. Let's go! Guys, before we get into the video, if you do like this one, please do leave thumbs up, and if you do like the overall content of my channel, please do subscribe and hit the bell button. This would help me and the channel quite a lot, so thanks for that. First watch on my list is the Seiko Snx S series. You can pick them up for 80 to 110 euros on Amazon. It does sport the 7S26 movement, which is a all-time favorite and bulletproof one. Alright, you cannot wind it manually, and it doesn't have a hacking second, but I think for that price point it's a great movement. 37 millimeters of diameter doesn't sound too big, but thanks to a big dial in combination with a small bezel, this watch appears a bit bigger, like 38 or 39 millimeters. Combined with a height of 12 millimeters, it wears really comfortable, and I think it's a great everyday carry watch. 30 meters of water resistance as well are okay, I would say, and what I do like especially is the choice of dial colors, and this is my personal favorite, the Sunburst blue dial, which really develops really nice color patterns depending how the light does hit it, and I think it's a great entry-level watch with no complaints at all, especially for that price point. If the Seiko Snx S series is not your cup of tea because it's maybe too small or too dressy, I think the second watch should tick your boxes. We do talk here about the Citizen ProMaster NY0040 Automatic. You can pick this up for about 189 to 250 euros on Amazon. It does have the Miyota 8203 movement inside, which means it's manual windable, but still doesn't have a hacking second. The diameter is 42 millimeters, 12.5 millimeter height, and as it's a diver, it does has a water resistance of 200 meters. I do like this watch a lot. It's a little bit more special due to the crown on the left side. It is a versatile watch, and it is a classic diver with its own history. I think the Italian Navy did use these watches as well. And yeah, of course, you can also pick up a Seiko SKX, but I think the ProMaster is a little bit more special. You do not see it too often, and it has its own character. Flinger watches or flight watches are, from my point of view, great watches to start a collection. One model I do like very much, which is the Laco Basis Automatic. This one you can pick up for 340 to 520 euros. They do sport the Miyota 821A movement. Diameter variates from 36 to 42 millimeters. The height is about 12 millimeters. And from all these watches, I do like the 42 millimeter with the Sunburst blue dial the most. It's a versatile watch. The dial itself is great. You get a German-made watch with a lot of original history behind the brand. You can wear it on different straps. It's versatile, it's elegant. Water resistance is about 50 meters. So as well a decent watch to choose and to wear. And I think a fun watch to have, which as well is competitive to other watches in the box when you create actually your own collection. The Tissot Swissmatic line, on the one hand the Every Time, which does have just 30 meter of water resistance, which I think is alright. Anyways, there is also the V8 version, which is less elegant and more sporty than the Every Time. That one does have a water resistance of 100 meters, which I do prefer in this matter. Both of them do sport the Swissmatic movement, which is based on the System 51 movement. And I think this is very interesting because you can get for about 350 to 440 euros a real Swiss-made watch with an in-house movement made in Swiss too. And I think this is a lot of bang for buck, as a lot of guys used to say. I do like the design. You have the option to go elegant or to go sporty. I think it's a great alternative, especially to movement or Daniel Wellington watches. You get here a really decent watch from a very well respected brand. Tissot has its own history. It's international known, and I think this is also one thing you should consider when you start with collecting watches, or which if you are look for your first watch, that you have an interesting brand with a nice history and a very versatile watch itself. There's one watch brand I do like a lot, and this is Baltic. Here we do talk about the Baltic HMS 001. Okay, to be honest, 400 euros for a Miyota H21A movement is on the expensive side, no discussion about that. Still, I just do like how they did do the case design together with this cream white dial, blued hands, topped with a hazardite crystal. This is a beautiful watch and does work very well on vintage leather or NATO straps. Alright, 38 millimeters of diameter are not too big, but with a white dial it does appear bigger. 50 meters of water resistance as well is, to me, good enough. And yeah, again, let's talk about the design, and this is gorgeous. Really vintage inspired. The feel on the wrist is great. It looks great to different styles, and I'm just in love with this sort of design and this sort of watches. And I think especially as an entry-level watch, this is a little bit different to all the options you have on the market, and this is why it actually lands on my list. And also the last watch on the list is a Swiss-made one, and we do talk here about the Hamilton Khaki Field Auto. You can pick this one up for 440 to 540 euros. It has a diameter between 38 and 44 millimeters, height about 11 millimeters. Inside ticks a H10 movement, which is nothing else than an ETA-based movement. 100 meter of water resistance as well come in handy. And come on guys, the Hamilton Khaki is a very interesting watch. I do prefer the 38 millimeter one because it's a more classical size, not too big, not too small. And I think with the history behind of that, this watch has a well-deserved standing also in the watch collectors community. I just like the simplicity of the dial. You can dress it up and down. You can wear it on leather straps, NATO straps, bracelets, whatever you like. And it is overall a very great everyday carry watch. And I think to start a collection, the perfect piece to go. And for this price point, I think there is nothing to complain about. Swiss-made, history, great versatile classic design, and you are good to go for every occasion. Alright guys, these are my entry-level watch recommendations. If you have already experiences with these watches, please share them in the comment section below, and if you have additional recommendations as well, do share them please with the community. This would be really awesome. Guys, I do wish all of you now a very happy Friday afternoon, a good start into the new week, and I look forward to see you in the next month. Say goodbye, auf Wiedersehen. Euer Konstantin. Ciao guys.